Hey guys, Millie here. I wanted to come at you today with a bit of my personal journey. I recently completed a 5-week, well, it was more like 7-week session with a spiritual healer. And the lesson really smacked me in the face by the end of it. I know she kept sort of gently trying to give me this message and this lesson over and over again, and I realized that this is the message that I have been needing to learn, that the universe has trying to teach me for the last probably at least a decade, maybe more like 13 years. And it's funny when you learn these lessons because when you learn them, you're like, shit, that was so simple. Like, it's literally so simple. But when you learn these lessons, you're ready for them because previously or prior to, certain words don't even hold the correct meaning for you because you're not at the right space to understand them the way you need to understand them. So I have found that through my growth, through my personal journey, that words actually, their definitions change for me as I grow and as I learn. So for me, the lesson that I've needed to learn that is finally being drilled home and drilled into me is that I am the answer. I have everything that I need inside of me. And like, honestly, that might sound like, well, duh, like we all know that, we hear that, everybody, all the spiritual people say this message, that's like the nice, fluffy, beautiful message to get. But, there's one thing to know something on a logical level. There's one thing to know something in your conscious mind, but there's another thing to understand it on a subconscious level and at a heart level, okay? I'm really, really being forced to learn the difference between here and here. So the answer that everything is inside of us, it's not this like nice idea. It is the only idea. It is the one idea that we must understand and must learn, because what I've spent the majority of my adult life doing is seeking and seeking and seeking and seeking and trying to find all of the other answers outside of myself. Every program I could join, every book I could read, every moment filled with a podcast, an audiobook, reading Instagram posts from inspirational, motivational psychotherapists and thought leaders and TED Talks, like anything and everything I could consume, I have consumed. I used to call myself, like, sort of with a badge of honor, a self-help junkie. And now I realize that that's nothing to be proud of, because it's just another way to search for an external source of validation, another external answer, and all that does is take you away from yourself. And if we want to do anything in the world, if we want to make a huge impact, if we want to live the lives we were made for, the lives that we came here for, we have to do that from this place, from who we are. And that message might sound ridiculously simple, but this world is so busy. We are all so busy. There's so much content to consume. There's so much to consume. Like, consumerism goes a lot farther than just buying things. It's buying ideas. It's buying the idea that what we need or who we want to be is not actually us already. Because we are that. We are it. Today I was doing a meditation with my yoga teacher, pre-recorded, but still really amazing. Dive Deeper Yoga, if you want to check her out. Hannah, she's incredible. And in the meditation, she helped us activate like a light in the midbrain, and then brought the light down my spine and into my belly. This is part of the visualization. And for the first time ever, I realized I started crying, and I might start crying right now. That light is not from anywhere else. I didn't imagine bringing that light in from somewhere else in the universe. That light was in me. Like, that light is in all of us. So when we say that we're beings of light, that we are sovereign beings of light, that's not like some light from way out there that we are transmitting down into us. That light, that's in you. When you sit and imagine your body being filled with light and that power and that beauty, it's already in there. It's not coming from anywhere else. So this idea of our best self, our higher self, we don't seek that. We don't seek our highest self or our truest self. We uncover it and we remember it and we get to know it. And that has been my most difficult lesson to learn, because I am a doer. I constantly want to be doing something, to fix something, to achieve, to grab, to grasp, to strive, to move towards. And that is not the answer for me. The answer is to stop all of that, to stop trying, and to just be and to sit. And there is no to-do list. There is just what's in my heart. And the same goes for you. We're not meant to figure anything out. We're not meant to use our brains in that way. Our brains are a wonderful communication tool, a wonderful source of inspiration, a wonderful way to make sense of things and process things, but they are not here to give us the answers. The answers come from the heart. The answers come from the emotions that we feel, what feels right for us, what we desire. Those are the truths, okay? The truths don't come from here. You just really need to exhale, really need to ground into who you are and start remembering it, start peeling the layers off that have been put on you that actually don't belong to you, because there's so much programming. All the socialization, all the conditioning, all that stuff that's not actually you, you can peel that off so that you can see what's already there underneath. That spark, that pilot light, maybe it just needs a little extra, ignition. So you can have practices, you can have tools. Maybe you don't have the tools right now. Maybe you can find the tools, but the tools are not the answer. Nothing you can pay for, buy, do, even yoga, none of it's the answer. The answer is right here. It's remembering and it's having a relationship with this. And I don't mean your body, your mind, your identity, even your consciousness, even your, it's just having a relationship with that is you beneath all of it. The untethered soul, if you've heard of that book. So as I'm moving into really, really owning my role as a teacher and a coach, I'm opening up 2 spots for November for one-to-one coaching. I really want to help you, feel confident and grounded in this idea that the answer is you. That you don't need to keep seeking, that you just need to come home. So this is the perspective and the lens that I'm coaching from. And it's the same thing for my Manifest in a Month with Millie offer, which is a Voxer coaching, 1 month of Voxer coaching for $250 for the month of November. You'll have access to me, and it's like a coach in your pocket, like a coach on a walkie-talkie. So we can chat back and forth on your own schedule, so there's no committed calls, and it's a really affordable, accessible way to gain access to me for a whole month for only $250. And the one-to-one is going to be really soulful, connected coaching work, me and you, and whatever uniquely it is that you need to get you back to that place of power within yourself, because it's only from that place of power that we can actually go out into the world and get everything that we want, that we can manifest the life that we were made for, that we can have the dream job, that we can have, the dream relationship, so that we can parent from a place of integrity and heart. All of these things start with the heart. They start with being the most wholehearted version of you that you can be. And that's what I've dedicated to my life to learning. And I just want to bring that into more people's lives. So if you're interested in grabbing any of those spots, you have until the end of October to send me a message anywhere and everywhere. Facebook Messenger is probably the least desirable way, but you can email me, milliefox@live.com. You can DM me on Instagram at milliefox. Wherever you want to send me a message, I'm down for it. Even if this is beyond the timeline where I'm talking about these offers, you can just message me anyway and see what kind of offers that I have at the moment. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being on this journey, because honestly, the only way that we're going to turn this world around and save the children and, stop all the shit that's going on is by starting with ourselves. Because when we can live in the world from a place of worthiness, from a place of love, the people who have that foundation, they don't act out of scarcity and fear. They don't attack other people because they understand that that's not the way to do things and that's not the way to achieve anything. So this is the work that we all need to commit ourselves to. So I applaud you for being here. I applaud you for watching this. You're already on your journey. You're already doing amazing things by even considering this stuff, by shifting the energy in the world. So thank you. And I look forward to hearing from you and getting to know you better on any level.